Hello and welcome to part 15, I think it is. 15 of my Assassin's Creed 1 gameplay. We're now on target 8, I think.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
So I should have this series wrapped up over the next 2 days. So today or tomorrow maybe. Unless I upload 2 parts today. I think we're having to head off back to what's the place called? It's Accra or something. Something like that, however you pronounce it. Time to get on our black horse again. I don't know why, but I never seem to take the white one. To get our target and take out the main Templar.
Or by pickpocketing thugs.
But first we have to head back to the bureau.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Mualim has named another. Calls himself Sabran.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Acca's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair,
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology. For what? For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Now I have to go find some more information, as normal. And as probably as I've seen, it's in the...
Why are you so cruel? What did I do wrong?
So, closest viewpoint we can get to is probably there. What? What the? Oh, it's a Templar Knight. That's why someone was after us. Templar Knights these days. Can't trust them.
It's forbidden for you to...
I think they should stand by and do their job, but they failed their job, so they failed. They failed the world. And we've got... Nope, we're not doing that one. We're definitely not doing that one. Because everyone knows how much I hate informers. Now, I want to try and get this video done quickly, so you don't have to watch for long. So we're not going to be doing informers.
When is he going to stop this nonsense? You seem to know exactly what you want. I like that. Leave, peasant.
Like a sea eagle. There we go, we've got a pickpocket instead. And yeah, I just basically killed myself.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
So we want to head this way.
Tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business. Listen here, old man. No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burglar's act. I've seen the mess he's made at the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
Wasn't too hard. Into there.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. You were not allowed to be here. Leave. He's done. We moved the last of the food stores onto his ship this morning.
How much is there?
Enough for several weeks.
What's he planning, I wonder?
Perhaps he intends to flee. Something's got him very scared. Anyway, I must be off. He asked I deliver a letter to a courier at St. John's Gate. I best not keep him waiting.
Wasn't too hard. Okay, that's gonna be a hard one. Get to.
You're breaking everything. You'll not find better items elsewhere. How odd. What?
Why is it he can't swim? When any other assassin can swim.
To pass unnoticed into Gardaland.
No, you don't understand. I'm lost. No, I don't understand. I'm lost. Come on.
You'll not find better items elsewhere.
Who does she think she is throwing stones at me? Who the hell does she think she is? Shot his own friend. Wow. It's going to take a lot longer to get this viewpoint. Or not. There we go. Interrogation. Wow. Push me into the water, you cunt. Or dick, should I say.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way.
Oh, now I'm back up here. Thanks to that weirdo. He thinks he's better than me. He's too poor to be on the docks. Why is he even here? So many poor people in the docks.
Under the jurisdiction of Master Imran, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic, all crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. By order of Sibrand, all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic order. Clear up your cargo. These must be presented to the court of the king on midday tomorrow. No exception, no delay. By order of Sibrand, all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic order. Clear out your cargo. Ship deeds must be presented to the court of the king by midday tomorrow. No exception.
How the hell are you supposed to get up to him?
As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic order. Everything's perfectly right. It's not here to get order this far. Hear ye! For today only. Soyez vigilants, il va revenir. Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Please, someone do something. Please help me. Anyone.
Bandit, j'aurai ta peau.
Why are you so cruel? What have I done wrong?
Maudit voleur, je te ferai trancher la main. Well, now on the dirt. In and dirty. You'll be a scared doing that.
That's the thing, because he's up there, and you can't get up there.
All crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the Court of the Chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the
That's how you do
Court
it.
of the Chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. The Acre Port is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription.
How are you supposed to
into
climb
the
up?
fleet. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the Court of the Chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment.
You can't get up.
By order of
It's
Sibrand,
impossible.
all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Clear out your cargo. Ship fees must be presented to the Court of the Chain by midday tomorrow.
It's impossible to get up to
No
him.
exceptions, no delay. The Acre Port
You can't climb on the
is
tower.
now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the order for conscription into the fleet. By order of Sibrand, all merchant vessels must be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Clear out your cargo.
Jump up.
Fees must be
Why would
presented
he
to
jump?
the Court of the Chain by midday tomorrow. No exceptions, no delay. As decreed, all ships must now be turned over to the Teutonic Order. Complaints and concerns must be presented to the guild representative at the Court of the Chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. The Acre Port is now under the jurisdiction of Master Sibrand, exalted leader of the Knights Teutonic. All crew members are to be turned over to the order.
Maudit
voleur! Je te ferai trancher la main.
rien à
I'll try and find some way up there. It's on the other side of the wall.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they'd have made off with me.
Try it from the other side of the wall.
I will make you
Ne reste pas là.
Il ne
Should be able to go up this way. Or not. What? You cannot say that. Because it leads to your own death.
Where is he?
Finally, we found him.
Court of the chain. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely. You've made a brave mistake. Get up, fight you won't. It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sabran's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sabran. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
That, I think, is all three. Yes, that's all three. I think. Yeah, we have to return to the bureau.
The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
J'en suis sûr.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. No, please, don't leave my house. Just a few coins, please.
Remain fixed in your belief, though the road is long and
Everyone else.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me, then.
Sibrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair.
Of
Now it's
course,
time to go take his
but I
life.
think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Why are you so cruel? What have I done wrong?
Diebstahl wird mit dem Tode bestraft. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez. Welcome. Everything you ever needed doing. Why is he doing that? Fiche le camp.
Shouldn't be too... What?
You can't get away from me. You'll be dead. Heathens, you'll pay dearly.
Now these people are actually expecting their deaths. He was here. He was never expecting it.
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never.
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me.
This guy is so paranoid.
Wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
It seems the people share my concern. What I do for Arcret. No! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
Poor guy. Wow, dump him in the sea. It's like Bin Laden. Move, people!
You gave me...
Why won't you let me be? Il ne doit pas s'échapper.
I'm gonna lose him! Coward. That's what he was.
Please.
He was a coward.
You are afraid,
Of course I am afraid.
but you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your God.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your God, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know, what I've seen? Our treasure was the proof
Proof of what?
that this light is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea to keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed it, you fool, from the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause, same as you.
Now it's time to get out of here. look for me when they can't find me. And they try to find me, and they will fail. For I am not where they look.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is.
Yes, I should return and speak to him. Of this and other
One more
things.
target to go.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafiq. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafiq.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Not a lot of time, Vic. Wherever it's hidden, time to retrieve it.
Working on it.
And when it's done,
He'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report by tomorrow morning.
I've got some work I need to do. So you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Nope, it's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started. They want to change everything. The way we live, the way we think, the way we are. You've gotten a lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
How?
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman?
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
So what? You're using me to find this Templar treasure? What do they call it? The Piece of Eden?
Yes.
Well, it's looking like it's at Messiah, so I don't know why they're wasting all this time with me. Why don't they just send their people to pick it up?
They can't. It's not that simple. The artifact from Messiah, they had it. It was destroyed in the accident.
Then what are they hoping from me? For my ancestor to tell them?
They're hoping he'll show them where the other ones are.
You mean there's more than one of these things?
Oh, Desmond, you have no idea.
Is there a problem?
No worry. Everything's down. It's where the accident happened. Aren't you tired?
I'm guessing the person who gave us the passcode to the door is Lucy. Wait, she still have a computer? Wow, she's magic. She was selling that computer, and now she's disappeared.
Time's wasting, Mr. Mills. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not going to let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow.
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems like Animus has shown me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
So I'm in fact going to end the part here. So thanks for watching. See you next time.